Hi everyone, my name is Neel.
My name is Ethan.
I'm Tejas.
I'm Shubh, and we are the Classistant team. Classistant is meant to make education easy to use online. We are trying to adapt education so that it is easily accessible in the digital age.
So about our company, Classistant was made to help students organize and learn the information online in the right way, and it's an upgraded version compared to other school websites right now.
What we are working on. We are working on a secure, accessible, fast and reliable way for people to get an online education simply speaking. To make it secure, we would probably have multiple firewalls in place to protect your data along with the two-factor authentication option so your account doesn't get hacked. We would also try to make it accessible by creating an app on mobile devices along with a website for computers. It would be fast and reliable because it would be running on our own custom servers, which we will make as fast as possible.
So one quote that our team looks up to is by Nelson Mandela. It is, "Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world."
So right now, Classistant is prototype design. It has a lack of investors, and it's in the beginning stages of production. In the future, we hope to have daily active users, and we hope to finish our final design for our website and also have multiple investors who are willing to invest in our company and use those funds to help our company soar to new heights.
Some of the major requirements we'll have on Classistant will be great images, which will look good on the user interface. And speaking of that, the user experience will be great. It aims to make education a lot easier, and the information on there will be top high quality, and it'll make it easier to learn.
For our budget, we decided to spend around $50,000. Most of our money would be going into coding, as we would use it to make the website as accessible for people to understand. We try to make it simple with the UX researches that we would also be doing, along with bug fixes and updates that we would be spending an additional $10,000 on. Since we would be running our own servers, we would have to pay for rent and buy the servers themselves, so we would be spending around $15,000 for that. As for our income, we plan to make around $250,000 in the first year through ads and subscriptions, because we would be able to create a large quantity of users to make sure that ads made us a viable profit.
Looking at our ERRC grid, using Classistant, we wanted to eliminate a confusing user interface and eliminate a bad system for contact between teachers and students. We wanted to raise the bar for online learning and the amount of interaction between teachers and students. We wanted to reduce time wasted and the restraints of electronic devices. And finally, we wanted to create a fast, easy to use website with efficient means of getting work done. Here's our strategy canvas for Classistant, in which we're comparing Classistant with Google Classroom based on research and surveys we have done with our classmates.
So this is Classistant's 3 tiers on non-customers. So right now our customers are users from surveys and social media who are interested in Classistant. Tier 1 will be students with bad grades because of online learning. Tier 2 would be students with moderate grades because of online learning. And tier 3 would be students who have never tried and never heard of Classistant.
For a product website, we tried to go with a pretty simple design, as Neel said before. We tried to make it look as clean as possible so that no one could get lost on it.
Now, going into the product development stages, we would first start off with consumer data, and we'd use that for improvements and constantly making it better. We'd repeat this process until we have a better version of Classistant. And going into the timeline part of this, we'd have a lot of improvements within the first weeks, and we'd continue this process into many months. And after a lot of improvements and progress reviews, we'd finally make it to the final version.
And with that, that sums up our presentation. So thanks for listening.